The quest for the Black Stars to qualify for the World Cup 2026 in United States of America, Mexico, and Canada is still on. And according to the statistics, Ghana are almost 70 to 75% through to qualify. We just have to win one of our next qualifier matches against Comoros and Central African Republic. The squad list for the World Cup qualifiers are out. So Addo has released the squad. We've had new players in the squad, and also some players have been recalled after they miss out in the previous qualifiers, and I will be talking about that. This is the Four Post podcast. Just subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification bell, and also share for other people to join. And I'm here with, as usual, my right is
Princeton,
and my left is
Anthony.
All right, so quickly we'll be running through the squad list for the World Cup qualifiers, and you know how Ghanaians have interest in this particular World Cup because we are going to play it in
it's not just interest too, it's national agenda.
National agenda, eh?
Of course.
So definitely we all have interest in it, and it's a national agenda. So we can't afford anything than to qualify for the World Cup.
True.
And that's a tax for Otuado and the boys. So if you are called to this squad to represent the country, know that you are coming on for a national agenda. You should qualify for the World Cup. Quickly, Charlie will be running through the squad list according to Otuado. These are the best three goalkeepers we have in the country for now. So Lawrence Atizigi for St. Gallen. We have Benjamin Asari, the nation's number one, Accra Hatefuk. We have Joseph Annan for St. Patrick's Athletic. We have Alidu Seidu, the defender. So we have Alidu Seidu has returned to the squad. We have Gideon Mensah. We have Mohamed Salisu. Jerome Opoku is in. We have Kojo Pipra Opong is in. We have Caleb Irinchi. We have Jonas Ajete. Ebenezer Annan has also returned. We have Alexander Jiku. We have Elijah Owusu as a midfielder. Elijah Owusu, they name the Oyama coach you, and the Wayama coach, you know.
It's like he's always in the squad, no matter what.
And if, the moment he's in the squad, he's going to play.
I'm not sure he's going to play, honestly.
You think Elijah Owusu will not play?
No. He shouldn't play. In fact, yes, he can play in some of the games a minute, but in terms of starting, I think now we have a settled partnership. Kwesi Sibo and Thomas Partey should be good for us.
I think you require Thomas Partey not to start both of the matches, maybe one of them, especially the first match in which it will point out for qualification.
Yeah.
So if he plays the first one and it works and we qualify, then Elisha will also play the second one.
So we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
So we have Elijah Owusu, we have Thomas Partey, Kwasi Sibo, we have Prince Owusu from Mediama. So a local based player is in there. We have Mohamed Kudus, yes, as usual, for Tottenham Hotspur. We have Fatawu has also returned. We have Joseph Pinsel for LA Galaxy, Christopher Bonsuba, Kamaldin Sulemana, Jordan Ayew, Inaki Williams, and Antoine Semenyo. So these are the players who will be representing Ghana in the next World Cup qualifier against Central African Republic and then against Comoros. And then we play Central African Republic at in Morocco. Yes, so and then we're playing Comoros at the Accra Sports Stadium in there because Central African Republic does not have, or they does not have a what's the name? A CAF approved or FIFA approved stadium. They wouldn't be able to play in Central African Republic, and therefore they will have to play away from home in Morocco. Now, there are certain players who have returned to the squad. Alidu Seidu, Fatawu Issahaku, and then Ebenezer Annan. Alidu Seidu, how is it going to be more impactful?
Yeah, Alidu is his last performance or his last game with the Black Stars. He left a very good impression. The fans were applauding him, and he was one of the key players in that game. And I think that for him, he is not necessarily one of the talented players in the squad, but when it comes to playing with conviction in the national team and putting up your best, giving performances that any fan, according to the eye test, can say that, oh, this is a guy, when he's on the field, he puts his heart, he wears the flag on his sleeve. So for me, I'm happy to have him back. I'm happy we have Alidu Seidu back, especially at this stage of the qualifiers. This is the final lap. This is the where the business is. And you need players like this that are going to get a job done.
Exactly.
He has some flaws in his game, especially in terms of holding the ball, passing from the back. And when he's under pressure, you really see that he's not able to be composed and able to play under pressure and walk away from that. But defensive job, playing, running up and down, that rock and roll feature about Alidu said is what I like, and I'm happy that we have him back. And to come back from that injury, ACL injury, is very, very important for him as a player.
I mean, players who suffer ACL injuries, come on, we are all aware how players struggle to at least regain their form right after they are out from ACL injuries. We can talk of a lot of players, even Virgil van Dijk. Gavi just sustained an ACL injury and he hasn't been good at, again, I mean, as usual, you understand. So Alidu Seidu is in there. But you see, Anthony, we always criticize the current left back, Gideon Mensah, his prowess, his impact on the game. We actually don't see how influential he is that he plays for the Black Stars. It's like he doesn't have any competition. And before Alidu Seidu got injured, he was one player who both on the left and also on the right, he was playing very well. Do you think the return of Alidu Seidu would at least make Gideon Mensah at least improve on his performance? Or do you think we should let Alidu Seidu play in that particular left back position? Because the right back, Caleb Irenchi in the last 2 matches we played was good.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, he was fantastic. Even though he was playing in an uncomfortable position, but he was good.
Personally, I think Alidu Seidu will need to take a bit of rest. He should relax before you integrate him into the starting 11. So normally you start with Gideon Mensah normally at the left back. Now Alidu Seidu, after the ACL injury, hasn't really should I say starts a lot of matches. They played 6 French Ligue 1 matches. Yeah. He started only once. Yeah. He's played 5 of them, but all of them have been from the bench. Yes, he's been impressive and all that not. So bringing him onto a terrain like the African football where it's more physical than usual, I think it will take time before he rediscovers his starting level spot. So they will start with Gideon Mensah, obviously. And yes, it will form as a base of competition, because when you see Gideon Mensah, he's always someone he always brings up his best when there's competition. Yeah. Remember when there was Barbara Man? Yeah. Whenever he gets the chance to play, he proves himself right that he's the one to play at the left back position. Yeah. So him being there is a plus for the Blasters, and it's also a good time for him to prove himself why he's always there at the left back rather than any other person. But I think there's one thing worrying me. Yeah. Speaking of left back, you see, we called one German-born Ghanaian left back, that's Derek Cohn. They were saying something about him not being eligible to play due to FIFA not accrediting him of his playing requirements, him starting, yes. My issue is this still the same case? Because we haven't seen him ever since. Yeah,
the last time Henry Asante Chums made it clear, the presser, that his approval from FIFA, obviously, I mean, changing nationality from German to Ghana takes a lot of time and a lot of bureaucracy. So it's not approved yet. And I was shocked that they even called him in the last one when they knew that he was not going to get the approval. So it looks like now it is still not done. So it means that we are going to miss Derek Cohn, Atakun, for now. But for me, as regards the left back position and then the other positions at the back, this call-up also indicates to me that we are going to see more of the three-back system by Otto. Yeah. I think that the last game against Mali, that setup helped him in terms of not conceding a lot from the opposition and also giving us a lot in rest defense when we are without the ball. It gives us a lot of cover. So this call-up means that Gideon Mensah probably will still play as a left wing back. In the defense, the typical defenders, Jiku is back fit and he's going to play the first game. Yeah. And there's a newcomer in there, Kojo Pepra. Yeah. Very fine defender, 21 years, plays for Nice in France. And earlier you put up his stats in the chat here.
We will go through Kojo Pepra upon starting the French League this season for OGC. So he's ranked 7th for progressive passes in there, and also ranked 7th for passes into the final third, and also 8th for tackles won in the French League.
And he started all their
games. He scored against Le Havre also.
just yesterday they played against Fenerbahce. He
Yeah.
started the match.
Yeah,
Even
he-
though they lost. He started. The
So
match.
clearly, you
Yeah.
could clearly see he has been very
Yeah.
good in the French league for all
And
these years.
in that nice team, they play a 3-back system.
Yes.
He usually plays on the right hand side. Even on the left, sometimes he plays. So I'm sure Tuara has watched him in that system and he believes, oh, this is a guy that can help me in terms of the 3-back. He can progress the ball and can join Jiku and that combination. I on paper, for me, it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good, and I'm just hoping that this is his first call up, and it comes at a crucial part of the of their campaign of the Black Stars. Is he ready physically, psychologically to start games for Ghana? If he can, then I'll surely bet on him in terms of starting with Jiku and Salisu. Salisu, Charlie, me, I'm
Has
not.
Salisu convinced you since he joined the Black Stars? I mean, this is a guy. We all had a lot of expectations for him. I mean, at the time he was playing for Southampton before he moved to AS Monaco and other things. He was a player we all had huge expectations because what he was doing in the Premier League at that time was quite massive. And then we had to convince him. We had to take a lot of people to travel to the UK to convince this guy. And I remember his controversial time with Alhaji Grusa, where Alhaji Grusa said he talked to this guy, and this guy said, "If I were your son, would you have advised me to come and play for the Black Stars?" And we had to go through this, and then you now decided to play for the Black Stars. But since then, his performance has not been that good.
Yeah, for me, I alluded that to the fact that this story, preceded his call up to the Black Stars.
Yeah.
Was he willing to play for us? Yes, finally he decided to play for Ghana before the World Cup in 2022. But again, the national team, as we always say, the players that want to be there, it's all about them. The players that are willing to fight for the national team. You might want to say that, oh, I'm not ready now. I'll be ready in the future.
Yeah.
But at that time, your performances, it will reflect in that, and that is what we are seeing. This is a guy who didn't want to join, and it took. Someone can say the World Cup, he changed his mind. Similar to Inaki Williams, he came, he scored. I think just one after Madagascar game. That's all. I have problems with how he's being deployed in the team, but again, how does it feel home to play with these boys? That is the question.
Anthony, Fatawu Issahaku finally is back. This is a guy who had a lot of potentials, honestly. Right from the under-20s, I remember that Wafu tournament we played in Ghana won with the Afriye Burnley and and then Danlad Ibrahim. He's a guy we all had a lot of expectations with it because of his potential. Yes, it's quite unfortunate he hasn't been consistent with the national team because of injuries as well. Last season he sustained the ACL injury some. Yeah, so he was part of the players who sustained the ACL injury. Now he's back. And a lot of people were really concerned that the Ghana against the last qualifier, our first match, was it Ghana against Niger or no?
The Chad one.
The Chad match. A lot of people say we needed Fatawu Issahaku in that particular match. Because we needed someone who had that bite, who can create something, who can, just get a shot, like, you understand?
So, for me, as for that Chad game, it was quite odd, and the entire team was just off. They will say, oh, the pitch wasn't a favorable one and all of that. I have my own reservations, but it was a different game.
Yeah.
The players available should have done something better. They failed to do it, and now we are still waiting to qualify for it. So Fatawu, he's a good player. Just that injury has also hampered his season. The last season. Now he's coming back gradually. I don't know if he's going to start this time around, but let's see how it goes.
For Fatawu, throughout the season, especially this season, he has been playing a lot after the ACL injury. He has been playing, I think, most of the matches that they've been playing, and quite possibly might play even the weekend game for Leicester City. My problem is, who is he going to take over? Yes, he had an ACL. He was our starting man alongside,
from the right.
just from the right. He was the starting man alongside should I say Jordan Ayew.
Yeah, and then Semenyo
Semenyo on the left.
yes.
So if he comes, it means he's come to take off Iñaki because that's where they deployed him. Otto has deployed Iñaki on the right wing, where he plays alongside Jordan Ayew and Semenyo. Is he going to take over in him, or he's just going to give him the free space? Maybe he should relax because, mind you, he got the injury, the ACL injury for Blasters.
Yeah, when he was playing for the Blasters.
Yes,
Yeah,
he got it when he was playing for the Blasters. So I don't know if they're going to take the time to, calm him down. Like I said with Alidu Seidu, are they going to integrate him by force into the team, or they're going to say, okay, you just came, you just relax, you play obviously, but we don't want to rush you because these are the type of injuries that happens. You got the same type of injury that is ACL for us. So we don't want any catastrophe with you and Leicester City. So we relax. Maybe after our first game, the second game at the Accra Sports Stadium, play.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that will be the key factor in there for Issahaku.
But someone who raised concerns that because the national team does not have enough time to prepare for matches. Fatawu Issahaku and Jordan Ayew has been playing for Leicester City. Therefore, they have that chemistry. They have that understanding. Yes, Fatawu Issahaku is returning from injury, but he has been playing for Leicester this season. Iñaki Williams has proven that he can't be reliable in this national team because of, I don't know what the reason is. Whether it's how he's been deployed. I don't know whether because the players does not understand his game or other things. But per the matches he has played, he hasn't proven that he can be that player we can rely on as compared to his exploits in Atletico Bilbao. So with a player who has been playing with one of our leading men at the club level in Jordan Ayew, because of the chemistry, don't you think we starting Fatawu Issahaku because he has been playing for Leicester? We starting Fatawu Issahaku and Jordan Ayew at least will help with that understanding aspect.
Yes, it certainly helps. It helps because they are playing together now, so they have that understanding. But if you put it into context in the Black Stars, how is it going to work? For me, I would go for the 3-back system. Yeah. So if you are playing 3-4-3, it means that the wing backs have called for Caleb on the right and then on the left Gideon Mensah. Yeah. So the other two will be Pate and Sibo. Up front, you've got Antoine Semenyo, Jordan. You can't bench Kudus. So Kudus will be on the right hand side.
Okay.
Yes. Issahaku, for me, is also someone who can be a good game changer because of his pace. And when he comes into the game, he can drive the players up front and take on players when they are tired. So not necessarily about playing the two because they have that connection and all of that. But in a Black Stars team, what can really work for us? And he's proven to be someone who can also come from the bench and give us a lot. Remember the Mali game, the away game. Brilliant substitutions by Otto. He came on, he won by pressing, and then Jordan scored. So we have to put our best men forward. But the good thing for us is that we still have players that come back or come outside from the game and do something special in games that can be very cagey for us. So yes, he's good. It's good that he's back, but we have players that can start and do something special in the games.
Okay. Now, Antoine Semenyo. This guy has always been the top of conversations for Bournemouth in the English Premier League. Even before we played our last qualifiers, he was playing. He took a ball from Liverpool from his own half.
The first game of the season. Yeah.
He took a ball from his own half, went to Liverpool and scored a goal. He came to the Black Stars. He was missing just sitters.
To be frank with you, I think I've seen some people talk about Semenyo, but that's how he normally plays. I'm not saying he plays atrociously like this at Bournemouth, but he misses a lot of chances. So when we get one and he misses it, it's like the Ghanaian fraternity will be like, oh, when he comes here, he just misses our chances. No, that's how he is.
He's wasteful.
He's wasteful. The only difference is we just get one. So when you get one or two, we expect you that at least Shebaku. But with him, when he gets it, he misses it.
Exactly.
And that's a problem for us because we need people who are, have the eye for goal. Yeah. If we have one, you score the one. We are not going to give you 6, 7, 8 chances for you
because we create limited chances.
Yes.
And therefore, these limited chances we create at the end of the day, you squander them.
So when you squander them, it's going to affect us as a team, as a country, whatever you want to describe as. And when it happens like that, all blames will move from the players to the coach, because the coach is the one who is supposed to know how he will, should I say, deal with his staff, how he will make the changes, how he will integrate that the chances applies to him alone. Because we all, like I said, he's the player who gets the lot of chances at Bournemouth. So you miss a lot and you score some. With Blasters, it doesn't happen like that. So I don't know how they will convince Semenyo that when you get one chance, you have to score. When you get this, you have to score. Other than that, I mean, it's going to be a very difficult situation for us to handle it.
So don't you think? Okay, so don't you think, because of our current situation, I mean, these are different environments. For Bournemouth, you encounter a lot of chances. I mean, they create a lot. But for Ghana, we don't create more. So is it not up to Semenyo to come to the realization that you are playing in a team that does not create a lot of chances? So therefore, your output should be more potent.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm not sure Semenyo is happy that he's been missing chances for when he plays for Ghana. I'm sure he would want to score goals and have his name on the lips of every Ghanaian.
Okay.
But it's not just him. Look, last week you saw the goal Kamadin scored for Atlanta. Superb goal. And a lot of these guys, Issahaku, scoring long-range shots, and Kudus himself. It's been a long time he scored.
But he has been assisting.
Okay, fine. But I'm saying that in Inaki Williams, for example, despite the fact that there are other tactical issues that we can talk about, the psyche of the players when they come down here, the environment we create for them, the condition we create for them has not been the perfect one for these guys in the last 1 or 2 years. Even after they will miss out on the AFCON in Morocco, we've turned up against them and coupled with a lot of other issues like budget issues and all of that. These guys don't really have this mental fortitude and free mind to play for us. And I will go back to the incident that happened when the GFA president came to Kreku. That hairdryer speech he gave to the players.
Okay.
That was so disappointing. And I always said that if the players' confidence level was at 70%, he dropped it to 30%. Because these are professional guys. They know their job. They just need some little bit of push. And that must come from the coach. Even if the coach is going to criticize them, he must be indoors when he's alone with them. And he needs to be the right man. So I always put it on Otto. He is the manager. Yes, it is good to have a psychologist in the team. But the manager is the one responsible for making sure he gets the best from these guys. Antoine Semenyo is not a grade A striker. But certainly he's good enough to play for the team in Premier League. Then he's good enough to play for Ghana and lead and score.
And score goals.
So, Charlie, honestly, there's a clear difference between when they come down here and when they're playing elsewhere.
And I think the Black Stars problem right now, the situation that the Black Stars right now is, I mean, I think it's synonymous to what's happening at Manchester United.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Change of environment, and then people start, and you see when you live outside that environment, it's psychological. You have this free, and there's this relief that I've just left that environment, now I'm free here. Nobody is. Yes, you have eyes on you, but people don't look at you with the different mentality and different mindset that do it and let's see. They are always encouraging you to do better. That's the difference.
Should Benjamin Asari be our leading goalkeeper when we go to the World Cup?
I mean, for now, yes. We don't know what will happen. We all saw the last World Cup. We all thought Jojo Wallacott was going to be the number one. All of a sudden, he got an injury and was nowhere to be found. So, yes, he should be the number one, but we don't know what will happen. It has happened so many times. So we just hope that he maintains his form. He's in the Ghana Premier League, 3 matches, 3 clean sheets. In the Blasters, he has been.
How many? We see which countries have we played with? You see, in contest, Black Stars played against Madagascar. He kept a clean sheet, right? Yeah. Against Mali,
Clean sheet.
and against Chad, conceded. Now, don't you think the teams we've played with can play a factor? Because you see, yes, he has been good.
I get your point.
I agree with you, but you shouldn't also take the fact away from him that he has also.
Oh yes, he has done well.
You can't blame him for him facing Chad and Comoros and those sort of teams.
So don't you think we should at least get someone who will be a reliable backup? Because Atisigi there.
No, but I see, Albert, which of these guys do we have confidence in and say that when Asare, or if we are benching Asare, he gives us confidence to play him?
We played, you see, this.
No, don't use the matches as a measure for him.
No, you can't blame him. So for now, what's in it? Benjamin Asare is ahead of Atisigi.
Yes.
We understand, because of his record for the Black Stars and how he has been good in the matches he has kept the pools for Black Stars. Now, don't you think those matches, if we had Atisigi in that goal, that's the same result we have, because I can't remember the chances we faced in those matches.
No, but you see, since Benjamin Asare came in, can't we say that we've had confidence in him? And goalkeepers are supposed to give you confidence that when the opposition pass the back line, this is someone we can rely on. The last game against Mali, we also saw what he did in the last couple of minutes. No mistakes, and Ghanaians, we are fan of doing that. We attack goalkeepers a lot. When sometimes things don't even. It's not about their fault. And the Richard Ofori incident is very popular. That's AFCON episode. He wasn't entirely at fault, but because he touched the ball.
Why did he touch the ball?
For that one, there is
you see,
Richard Ofori.
Richard Ofori.
So I'm saying that
I can never defend him.
So I'm saying that the fact that Benjamin Asare is in the goalpost and we are all confident about him. He's not making mistakes, not necessarily passing the ball. It's quite good. He's not perfect, and commanding the defense is good enough.
Okay.
Yes, he's not at the level of going to the World Cup. He's not been there before. Maybe at that time we'll review whatever it is. But now the goalkeepers we have available.
So that's why
no one is mentioning.
If Ghana qualifies for the World Cup, if we qualify, we have a keeper who has been at the World Cup before. Atisigi, when we went to Qatar, he was our goalkeeper. Don't you think we should at least revive the confidence in Atisigi? Maybe if it does not work with Benjamin Asare.
Has it gone wrong at all? Like has it gone wrong with Benjamin Asare?
No, the stage. World Cup, the stage. We have someone who has been at the stage before.
Before then Atisigi was also wasn't even.
Yes.
Yeah, he wasn't even number one.
Yes, but we saw certain mistakes from Atisigi at that time. Yes, against Uruguay, for instance. You understand? But now Atisigi has experienced the stage before.
It doesn't mean when he goes there again he's going to avoid the mistakes.
So you think we should stick with Benjamin?
He's a number one right now.
It's not broken. Don't fix it. So he should be the number one.
All right. So the tickets for the 2026 World Cup prizes are out. Now the Mexico opener, the first game for Mexico, the category A, or what was the category 1, goes for $1,825. Category 2, $1,290. Category 3, $745. And then 4, we have $370. And then for Canada, category 1, $1,745. Category 2, $1,240. Category 3, $715. Category 4, we have $355. And then the US opener, Charlie, US for there. So they are category 1, $2,735,000. Category 2, $1,940,000. Category 3, $1,120. And then category 4, $560. Now for group stage, category 1, $345 to $805. And then category 2, $260 to $605. Category 3, $120 to $280. And then category 4, $60 to $140. And then the third place, we have $1,000 for category 1. Category 2, we have $715. Category 3, we have $360. Category 4, we have $165. Now the final match, the finals. Category 1 is $6,370. Category 2 is $4,210. Category 3, we have $2,790. And then category 4, we have $2,030. I think all expensive.
Oh, obviously they're expensive, but it's the cash out season for FIFA. It's the cash out season for USA, Canada, and Mexico.
Okay.
In fact, it's a cash out season for the North American countries to exploit their wealth and their money. Then so it's more of less. If you can afford it, you can enter. But yes, it's expensive. Throughout the years, even Qatar wasn't this expensive. South Africa wasn't this expensive. Yes, Brazil was a bit high, but it wasn't at the level of the USA, Canada, and Mexico. It shows how much FIFA are looking. There's a number one factor here. That is money.
Yeah.
They really want the wealth. They really need the money. That's I think the key factor we can drive from this ticket price. Because how can you tell me that if you want to watch a third place match, that's not even necessarily important. You have to pay $1,000 for a third place match.
I think it's expensive.
It's really expensive, and I don't understand. World Cup is a tournament for all nations, for everybody to enjoy. But it's like you are making it for the rich. Now, when they say category 4, in context, you are going to sit at the very top, where from your side,
over players they say
a dot once now. You will see them as dot on the field, unless maybe there's a screen in which you can see. But for a stadium like the Rose Bowl, where I'm not sure if there's even a screen there because it's just a round stadium.
It's about that means who Messi say jots.
You can't even view them for you to see them, and even for that, that's the category 4. Let's use the
So let's say the third place, category 4,
$165. You are going to pay $165 to see once now. If you use it in comparison to our cities, I don't even want to use it, but I think it will be more than 2,000 seats, almost 2,000 seats to watch it from afar. Should I say from heaven?
But at least it's in the United States of America.
Oh, come on,
and the funny thing is that Ghanaians will struggle with what we give visa to this place, United States.
It depends. It depends on the reason. If you are a fan. I mean, you had to have history of watching Ghana games outside Ghana and all of that. You have to prove that you have the financial muscle to be in the United States for the next
for the Ghana weeks. Supporters, they don't have problem because their prices are settled. Obviously, the government will fund them for them to go and support the Blasters. But for us, who we think we be shouting USA, Canada, Mexico, you want to go some. Yeah. That's the problem. Yeah.
But that's what we need to qualify in the first place. And I thought we were going to talk about the next two games and the predictions and all of that. Yeah. But
we'll do that subsequently.
We need to qualify by next 8th October. We would have played the Central African Republic game. And depending on the other results in the group, we can confirm our qualification.
I mean,
so it's very important.
So now we just need to win. Yeah, one win, one draw.
And then we are good to go.
We just need 4 points.
Yeah, we need 4 points
to secure our qualification. So Otuado, we need 4 points. It's United States of America. It's Canada and Mexico we are talking about. We would have had more interest in this if it was Qatar or any other country.
Really Qatar. People went to Qatar.
But you see, the interest Ghana have in this United States of America World Cup. Otuado, please, I beg you, Otuado, please.
It's more of a one.
Otuado, please.
You want to go to US? You go meet the man there.
Let me go and meet
him. Meet him there.
If I go to United States of America and Donald Trump decide to sack me, I understand. Let me go for Donald Trump to sack me.
You just want to be there.
Yes.
Even if it's 1 day crowd.
Even if it's 3 minutes.
You want to enjoy US.
I just want to be there.
Just be there.
Oh, Charlie, I just want to be there. So Otuado, please, don't play with us. All right. So on this note, this is the 4 Post podcast. Please subscribe to the channel. turn on post notification bell, drop your comments, what you want us to discuss on the channel, drop it in the comment section, and also share for other people to join. Anthony, sign out. Let's go.
Oh, I want to say a very big thank you to everybody who have been listening to watching us on, and continue to subscribe to the channel, and we are out.
Your subscription.
Yeah, if you like this video, and I hope you liked it, just subscribe and like the video. Leave us your comments, whatever you think, and whatever you think about what we've discussed today, so that we'll review everything. Thanks so much.
On this note, bye bye. Otto, once again, we should qualify.